guys, so welcome back to another packing video. I know I just did one, so this one is more of a longer packing video. The last one was for like a weekend stay in cold weather. So I told you in that video that I am getting ready to actually go to Egypt. So I am leaving tomorrow for flying from Atlanta to New York, staying a night in New York, then flying to Egypt for about 9 days, going back to New York, spending another night, and back to Atlanta. So my trip is about 2 weeks, 12 days, and I'm going to show you what I'm packing. So I've done quite a bit of research because y'all know I love to pack. So I did some research on what I needed to pack, as well as some of the cultural things that I need to know about in Egypt that I'll share with you. And I'm already packed, so let's just get right into it. Hopefully it's not too long because I have a lot to show you. So first off, I'm actually wearing my travel outfit just to show you what I'm going to wear to the airport. So it's December, so it's a little bit cold in New York, a little bit breezy in Egypt. So in New York it's going to be like anywhere between like the 30s and 40s, and then in Egypt it'll be between like the 50s and 60s kind of thing. So I packed for cool weather. So I first have like a lot of basic tops, so like kind of like solid color mix and match. This is like a burgundy top. This would be perfectly fine because it's loose and long sleeve for Egypt or New York, obviously. I try to pack a little bit more conservative clothes, nothing too skin tight, nothing showing my shoulders or arms or too low cut. So you know, I try to be mindful of the culture where I'm going. It is a more conservative country, and I don't want to offend anybody or bring any unwanted attention. Whenever I see videos and people are like, oh my god, they're staring at me so much, it's gonna happen, but it will also be less if you're not dressed, you know, out of the norm. So I'm still gonna look like a Westerner, but I'm not gonna be like hoochie mama. So I have these black pants on, which are just kind of simple fitted black pants. They go with everything. They can be dressed up or dressed down. They're not jean material. It's more of kind of like a polyester, but they're comfy and stretchy, and I feel like I'll get a lot of use out of them. So I have black pants on. I'm planning on wearing these Converse sneakers. They don't match exactly, but the reason why is because my husband and I have a tradition where we have bought these shoes for our wedding 2 years ago, and we wore them on our honeymoon, and then last year when we went on our big trip to India, we wore them to India, and now this year we're going to Egypt, so we're going to wear them to Egypt. So they say Mrs. Thomas on the back. My husband has a matching pair that says Mr. Thomas. So this is kind of like our little tradition. So if it wasn't our tradition, I wouldn't pack those because they don't really match, but it's just for sentimental value in pictures. So I'm also bringing a blanket scarf. So this is a huge blanket scarf that I actually got on Groupon. So you can wear it as a blanket on the plane, or you can wear it as a scarf in New York in cold weather. And then I have my jacket. So this is just like a puff jacket, but it's kind of thin. It's warm enough, so I think this will be fine in New York or Egypt. It's very, very lightweight, so I can it weighs like nothing, so I can just put it flat in my suitcase too if I want. And that's what I'll be wearing to the airport. So I will definitely be reusing all these pieces multiple times on my trip. So I'm going to show you, this is a backpack I just bought from Amazon for Egypt specifically. I want something really lightweight, and you know, that I could wear when I travel. So usually I wear a crossbody purse, but I know for a fact that we'll be doing some active things like riding camels, climbing pyramids. So I thought a backpack would be a little bit more mobile. So I have this packed and ready to go, so I'm going to share what's in it. So again, I get black because that's like what I do. They had other colors, I think, too. So in the front packet, I have a bunch of these guys. So these are chewable Pepto-Bismol tablets. So this is my first big tip. So I read that a lot of people who go to Egypt may have a tendency to get like stomach sickness. E. coli is something that's present in a lot of the food and drink. So there is a traveler's vaccine, but it's only available in Canada, that a lot of people get before they go to like Egypt and surrounding areas. But I looked up on the CDC, and what they recommend doing is, if you have a tendency to get like sick when you travel abroad from food that your system's not used to, is to take 2 of these Pepto-Bismol with each meal and 2 at night. so potentially like 8 a day. I know that's a lot, but I did this when I went to China, and I did not have a problem at all. When I went to India with my husband last year, he got sick for like a whole day. So if you eat this before your food, it kind of kills any bacteria like the E. coli bacteria and preps your stomach for the food coming in, and that night you take it too. So that's something I really recommend. I just bought a whole bunch of these from, you know, CVS, and I have a bunch of them in my purse. I also have, because this is in the front pocket, so this front pocket has like a magnetic snap, and I don't care if someone, you know, pickpockets me and steals my Pepto-Bismol tablets. I wouldn't put anything valuable in this front pocket. Also in that front pocket, I have a couple of vitamin C emergencies. And then I also brought my little sugar, so I like to use stevia. So I always pack my own packets with me in case I get like a coffee or something. So that's in that front magnetic snap pocket. And then in here, the zipper pocket right here in the front, I have just tissues, hand lotion. I'll probably put my antibacterial gel in there, and then lip moisturizer, my Alka-4, my go-to. I have a hair elastic, earplugs, and then just some pens. Okay, so those are things I probably want to grab frequently. I'll probably throw some gum in there as well. So that's in the first both pockets. So like I said, it's on the outside, so I won't care. I don't want anyone to pickpocket me, but I'm not going to keep anything valuable in those easily more accessible pockets. And the cool thing about this bag is it's a backpack that you can also zip up the straps and then carry it more as like a crossbody bag, which I like that too, because then I can carry it close to me if I'm in a crowded area like a bazaar or a market. Alright, so in this main pack I have my Kindle, charged and books uploaded, my phone, an external battery pack. So I love this guy. I just bought it on Amazon a couple months ago. It's a little bit big, but it charges your phone very fast, and it will probably charge a phone like up to 5-6 times. So I always carry this with me when I travel. And then I have earbuds as well as an extra phone charger too. Sunglasses, wet wipes. This is my little travel medicine pouch. I've shown this in other videos. So it has all of my essentials on hand. And I have it stocked. So I have cough drops, band-aids, allergy medicine, Excedrin, Pepto-Bismol, anti-gas, zinc, Aleve, Midol, anything you can think of, Benadryl. I love this thing. I got this from Amazon, so it's really handy. And then I have extra tissues, travel tissues. These are toilet paper tissues. A lot of times abroad, you won't see toilet paper in the restroom. It's not necessarily like a restocked kind of normal thing that you see here in the States. And even in the States that happens too. But I like to carry this with me. You can also use your Kleenex. I have my little travel wallet, so it's small. It's RFID protected. And then I just like have a snack, like a little snack in here. So this is going to be for the plane, for travel. It's going to pretty much stay stocked like this. The only thing that I might add is like my camera, as well as maybe a little water bottle that I clip onto it. It's not that heavy, like it's weighty, but the certain backpacks you need to test out before you go, because I have a backpack that it just wasn't supporting properly on my back and it was like aching. But I've worn this for the last couple of days trying to test it out, and it feels like nothing on my back, so that's great. Alright, so then this is my carry-on. So I am going with a tour group, Smart Tours. I took them to China as well as to India. So if you're not comfortable traveling to an international country, you can always do a tour group like we do. It's cheaper. That's part of the reason why we do it, because flight, hotel, and meals are included. The only thing is you have to fly to either New York or California. So from there, everything's taken care of. The only thing we have to worry about when we get there is like tips, and if we decide to do anything extra, eat extra food, go on extra excursions. But it also includes like the trips, the main trips, like we're flying to Cairo, and it's going to include the pyramids. We have a tour guide, an English-speaking tour guide with us the entire time, and we're going to have a bus taking us everywhere, an air-conditioned bus just for us. It includes entrance to like the pyramids, the museums, all the main attractions, and some meals too. And the hotels are pretty nice too. Alright, so they said we can have one carry-on backpack, like a backpack size. It wasn't like, it couldn't exceed a certain dimension, so you can't really bring a rollerboard carry-on, so I bought a backpack, and this one's from Target. You've seen this before in my cruise packing video. So I pack what I need on my flight, because it's a 10.5-hour flight, so I want to make sure that everything I need I can just grab. And then I have a a check-in. The check-in has to be 44 pounds or less, okay? So I try not to overdo it, so let me show you what's in here. A lot of stuff you've seen before. I always print out my documents and carry them in like a little plastic envelope. This is my airplane bag, so it stays packed. It has all of my essentials. The things I grab for the most in here are earplugs, my sleep mask. There's also like sleep aid medicine, which I usually take on my long flights. And those are what I grab for the most in here. I also have like a headband, lip moisturizer, just things that you might need on the flight, tissues, and earbuds too, like if they have a TV. I don't know if they'll have a TV or not, but I always bring earbuds in here. So this stays packed, and it has a little hook on here, so you can just like hook it from the tray that there's usually a knob, so I'll keep that with me on the flight. Of course, I have our passports. When you go to Egypt, obviously you need your passport. You also need a visa that you get at the airport. So if you're a U.S. passport holder in some other countries, all you have to do is go to a desk and pay $28 in U.S. dollars. So make sure to have your $28 cash. Like just have 28 exact. So you'll be good to go, and they'll give you your visa and check your passport. So that's another tip to know. I have in here my travel wedding ring set. So I've talked about this before. I leave my real ring set at home, and this is one that my husband got me for my anniversary. So it's like a nicer costume jewelry that he got at the same ring store that he bought my wedding ring. So it's really nice, but it's not real diamonds. So some people say don't even wear your wedding rings, but my husband loves me to wear my ring, so I'm going to wear my travel ring set. And it's come in handy because I travel a lot, and I don't want to lose this ring because it's really sentimental to me. So I have that. I have my camera case, so I'm bringing my Sony A5100, which is what I'm using to film right now, to do my vlogging. So there will be a travel vlog. I have my neck pillow. So this is a Cabot travel pillow. I love this thing. It's amazing. I've gone through a lot of neck pillows in my day, and this is the one that has been the best so far. It's got a higher neck, so your head won't fall over to the side. It's got these little straps here, so again, it won't slide off. You could technically strap it to the seat too, and it's just amazing. Do you see how it really holds you in? And it's kind of like a memory foam. So I have an umbrella handy. This umbrella is good for sun protection, or for obviously rain. Small and compact. And then I have in here some extra plastic bags. I just always carry extra Ziplocs. Maybe I'm like trying to pack a snack and I don't want to spill somewhere. There are some straws in there too. So this is a Swell water bottle. It's metal, insulated, keeps your drinks hot or cold. I don't usually pack them because they're kind of big, but Ingrid Nielsen, I think that's her name, she always packs this on her vacations, and it's good because if you do get a drink, like a bottle of water, you can just pour it in here and it stays nice and cold the whole time. So I have one of these packed for me and my husband. And then I also have some snack bars, just in case I get hungry on the plane. And I have little portable slippers, so if I take my shoes off on the plane, I can just slip these on and go to the bathroom without having to put my sneakers back on. And then pens, tissues, and gum. And I also will carry my cold weather gloves in here, so when I get to New York, I'll have them in this outside pocket. Oh, this is my carry-on, and I'm going to show you what's in my check. So let's go ahead and start with what I'm checking in. I have all of my clothes right here and shoes and stuff like that, so I thought it might be helpful because I noticed when I was doing my research, I really wanted to see what people were wearing in Egypt. I'm going in the winter, so it's not going to be super hot, but if you are going in the summer, you're still going to want to dress with, longer sleeves covering up your shoulders and stuff like that, just because, it's more conservative there. but you'll want lighter layers like cottons and linens and things that are breathable. So I'm pretty much bringing, you know, long sleeve type things, loose fitted type things. So I'll show you what I'm bringing. So that one of the things that I will bring as like a warm weather thing is this little vest. I got this from Ross. It's a very thin zip up vest. Again, it folds really flat, so it just lays flat in my luggage and weighs nothing. So I thought this would be good instead of wearing my jacket if it's not cold enough. I'll just put this on top of a lot of my long sleeve shirts, and it's a neutral color and a blue color, so it goes with a lot. So in here, in this packing cube from Target, I have all my bottoms. So I have a pair of black pants. Okay, so that will go with a lot of things. I'm also packing one pair of pajama pants. So like I said, it'll still be a little cool, so I have the pajama pants. These are some Under Armour kind of windbreaker type pants. These are super comfortable. I definitely plan on wearing these like if we do like any kind of like more intense climbing of pyramids type things. They're loose and they're also just comfortable. So this might also be what I wear on the 10-hour flight because it's almost like pajamas. So I love these. They're black and they go with a lot of things too. I'll probably wear those mostly with my sneakers. And then I have one pair of workout pants. These are black, kind of fitted, you know, stretchy compression black exercise pants. So I definitely plan on working out while I'm there. And I can also wear this too, like out if I wanted to. And then I have one pair of jeggings. So these are like stretchy jean jeggings. A neutral, so it'll go with everything. So that's not really a lot of bottoms. I have my black pants, my jeggings, my workout pants, and my athletic pants. So it's only 4 pants really to switch out of. But I find that I probably, you know, it's not like all about the bottoms. Those are all neutrals. I'll switch out my tops. And I do have laundry hand wash detergent I'm going to bring just in case I want to wash these pants. But those should last me because I'll get my wear out of them a couple of times. And it's going to be cold, so it's not like you're going to be all sweaty. Alright, so inside here in this packing cube, these are my Go-Nex compression packing cubes from Amazon. So as you can see, they're kind of undone. But if you wanted to, you can zip it more to compress it. So do you see how it kind of zips and it gets tighter? I just didn't do that because I have a lot of room in my luggage, but if I wanted to save space, it will go tighter. So I have all of my underwear and bras in here. So I have underwear enough for the whole time I'm there because underwear is small. But you could really just hand wash your underwear too if you wanted to save space. I also have a sports bra in here and an extra bra. So this is all underwear, undergarments right here. You don't need to see that. Inside here I have some of my tops. So I'll show you what tops I'm going to bring. I always bring this shirt with me on every trip. It's just a gray, loose fitting, basic top. It's comfy. It goes with everything. I can wear this to work out, or if it's not that cold during the day, I can wear the t-shirt. It's nice and loose and still conservative. And I can also put like a little hoodie over it or a long sleeve shirt underneath it. So I noticed that a lot of like locals will wear a long sleeve shirt with like a top over it, and that's how they stay conservative. So I have also some layering tanks. So I have a white long tank as well as this is a black tank top right here. So it kind of goes a little bit lower. So I saw in one video, if you can, just have your tops kind of going beneath your butt. That way it's nice and covered. So some of my layering tanks will help me do that because not all my tops are long. I am packing another t-shirt. This is a black t-shirt. I got this at Target. I think it's really cute. I love the saying. It says more love. But do you see how it's really big and loose? So I do want some t-shirt options, but they're all loose and in basic colors so I can mix and match. I have a workout top. This is long sleeve, but it also could be worn as a, you know, top during the day. So this would be good with those Under Armour pants, and this is like a sweat wicking material, so even though it's going to be warm, it won't show sweat. So I will wear this too if I want to work out like in the Egyptian hotel gym and not want to be like wearing my tight workout stuff that I usually wear. And then I also brought 2 blouses. So when I go to New York, I might want to dress up to go to dinner or whatever, so I have one blouse and another blouse, and they're kind of like silky material that doesn't wrinkle. So this one is probably not going to be worn in Egypt, but I just thought it was so cute. I actually got this off Rent the Runaway as a rental. So it has this like little neck right here, like a little collar, and then the shoulders are out, and it's like off the shoulder. You see that? Super cute. So I'm going to wear this with these black pants I have on now. And the other top I can wear, like let's say I'm going out to dinner in Egypt and I want a nicer top. This is from Target. It's just a loose kind of blouse, and you can zip up the zipper all the way if you want. Again, loose, long sleeve, and I can wear it with the black pants that I have. So the black pants I have are my dressy pants. And then I also have one long sleeve shirt. That's what I like to wear to bed, are sleep shirts. So this one is long. I can wear this with the pajama pants, without the pajama pants. And that's the only sleepwear I'm bringing. So I can wear some of the other stuff, the workout stuff if I want, or I can just wash it. So this is the last clothing packing cube. So I had one for pants, one for like tops, and then these are kind of like the long sleeves, so they're a little bit bigger. So inside here, you'll find a lot of basics. So this is a long sleeve shirt that I got from Ross. It's got a little collar on it, and it's kind of loose and long. Do you see how it's a little bit longer? So long sleeve, it's thin, so again, it won't be too hot, but I can wear my puff vest over this. And I'm going to wear this with like any pants really, it will match because it's just a neutral color. I have a plain long sleeve white shirt. I got this from Amazon for this trip because I felt like I needed more white. And I think this will look cute with those white Converses. Long sleeve, loose, from Amazon, basic. Another great place to get basic tops like long sleeve is Target. They always have cute stuff. So this is a black long sleeve shirt. It's a boutique here in Atlanta, I forget which one. But I like it because it's kind of like got that tenty kind of style. It's flowy and it covers my butt. So I could wear this with even the exercise pants or the jeggings. And it's nice and loose. And also loose is good because you tend to eat a lot on vacation and you don't want to be all bloated. So I usually bring some kind of like jean chambray type of top with me. This one I think is from Ross too. It's just loose. It's like not real jean, it's stretchy, but it's like jean looking. So this will match with any of this will even go with the jeggings or the black pants or these black, or the exercise pants. It'll go with everything. And it's nice and loose. So a good mix and match top. Do you see how I don't have anything like crazy patterns? Because I wanted to mix and match. Alright, and the last thing I'm bringing is a hoodie. So I love me some hoodies, especially zip up ones. So easy, you can just throw this on if you're cold in the hotel. I can throw this on the bus. I can throw this on over a t-shirt. So that's it. Those are the clothes I'm bringing. That's not that much. It doesn't take up a lot of room, but I feel like I have all the bases covered. Again, wear things that you can mix and match, basic colors, things that you can layer, and things that you can wear on multiple occasions, okay? Alright, so now for shoes, I'm going to show you what I'm going to pack. I showed you these are sentimental Converses. I always pack a pair of flip-flops in case I don't want to walk barefoot in the hotel room or in the shower. Flip-flops, let's say it gets really hot and I can go swimming in the Nile, I'll have flip-flops. So these are Reef from Amazon. These are the most comfortable flip-flops I ever had, and I definitely was like, I researched them. I wanted to find like comfy flip-flops because some of them cut in between your toes and they're not that comfy. I'm bringing my black Nikes. This is probably what I'll wear most of the time. They're really comfortable, and again, it matches everything. Just a way to save space is jam your socks in here. So I have all my socks jammed in here, including a pair of winter socks, just in case it gets really cold in New York. So these are some Toms, really lightweight and comfy. I wore these in India and they were great. I like them because they're lightweight and sometimes you don't want to wear sneakers. So I have these sock liners inside them, which are awesome because they will keep your feet from sweating. Also, a lot of times when you go to traditional sites like mosques or, temples or anything like that, you have to take your shoes off. I had to do that in India, and I know you do have to do that in Egypt as well. So I won't be barefoot because I'll have my sock liners on, so that'll be nifty. And then the last pair of shoes I'm bringing I'm bringing these specifically for New York, are just a pair of low black booties. I would have worn these to the airport because they're the biggest, but me and my husband are going to wear the Converses. So these are from Ross, really easy. They dress up the outfit too, but they're still low. They're also waterproof in case it's snowing and wet in New York. So I have these in a little bag just to protect them. And then I have the rest of the shoes in this shoe bag from TJ Maxx. And those are all the shoes I'm bringing. I probably could not bring the Toms, but they're so lightweight that I don't want to worry about that. So I'm going to show you what's in the rest of the luggage. Okay guys, so here is the check-in luggage. It's pretty big, it's hard, but it's got a lot of space for souvenirs. So you'll see I didn't really pack it jammed full. So I wanted to show you all the packing cubes on this side. So here are the shoes, my hoodie and long sleeve shirts, my pants, my other tops, short sleeve tanks and blouses, my shoes, and my underwear. So see how they fit all nice and neat right here? And all I have to do is take the little strap right here and close it up. And I usually use the open side of the luggage for packing cubes, so that way if something kind of falls around, it doesn't matter because it's in a packing cube. So that's this side of the luggage. Clothes and shoes, underwear, all on that side. And I'm going to show you this side right quick. So right here I have, in this one, I just have hats, bathing suit, and socks. That's pretty much that's all in here. Like, I'll show you really quick. I have my compression socks, which I will wear hopefully on the flight to Egypt. So no blood clots for me. And then I have a Nike hat. I like these because you can like squish them, it doesn't matter. I have a winter hat, like a cuter one. These are comfy, warm slippers, just in case my feet get cold. I have a very lightweight scarf. So this is big and lightweight because you will need to cover your head and shoulders for some sights, and maybe even your legs. So make sure to bring a scarf and have it with you at all times. I'm just probably going to tie it to my backpack. I have, these are tights, black tights, just in case it gets really cold and I need to layer. I have a bra on here, a bathing suit, and then another hat. So I thought this would be cute because I'll be in New York really close to Christmas, so it's kind of my Christmas hat. Okay, so I purposely have this side of the luggage really open. Do you see how there's not a lot of stuff? There's a lot of room. And the reason why is because I do plan on bringing back souvenirs. So I weighed this luggage and it's about 35 pounds. And the weight limit is 44 pounds. So I still have like a good 9 pounds worth of luggage space in this luggage for souvenirs. And I do have a portable luggage scale, so we'll weigh it before I check it in. So I'll show you what's on this side. So inside here I have my makeup bag. This is called a Lay and Go makeup bag. I got it from Alcone a long time ago. I really love it because all you have to do is take this drawstring and then you have all your makeup right here. So you can work from the bed and then you don't have to worry about taking things out, and when you're done, just go ahead and pull the little drawstring and you're like, cool, on the go. So I probably wouldn't have packed as much makeup if I knew I wasn't going to New York. Because in New York, I want to see a Broadway play, I want to go to dinner, I want to look cute. So there's a bunch of random stuff in here, but I did pack it in mind for travel. So this seems like a lot, but I am a makeup artist, so sorry. These are the only brushes I brought, so just in a protective bag by itself, as well as a sponge, not a lot there. And then I have my one travel palette, which you've seen before, a little Z palette to go. So it has in here my contour and highlight, as well as basic eyeshadows that I can mix and match. And then the rest of this stuff is kind of like loose stuff, you know. I always bring a travel mirror. My friend Cynthia gave this to me for Christmas last year. It's great because you want to be able to see what you're doing. And then various lip products. These are all lip options. Okay. I packed a red for Christmas, as well as some neutrals. So those are all lip products. Then I have mascara, brow products right here. I'm trying out this new concealer from Urban Decay. They're all-nighter concealer, so that's why I have this on in here. And then just various pencils and stuff. Pencils, eyelash glue, liner. And then I'm going to show you what I did here. So this is the foundation I'll be wearing most. It's just Cover FX Pressed Mineral Foundation. It's nice because it's just quick. So I'll apply this with a kabuki. But what I did to save some space is on this bottom layer where they have the sponge. Right here. I have a couple of pairs of lashes. So you see them right here? So this is the lashes that I'll probably only be wearing in New York, but I want my lashes. So they're kind of got a little bit squished, but not horrible. So, see? Alright, and then the rest is just like basic stuff, like some brush cleaner. I have one blush only, and the rest are just like lip pencils and eye pencils. So, it might look like a lot, but it's not that much. You'll thank me when you see that beat face on those vlogs, alright? In here I have, in this little plastic bag, I have my travel converters. So you definitely need to look into that wherever you're traveling. Israel and Egypt have the same one apparently, but it's plugs that convert your standard ones that you use, as well as a step-down converter. So a step-down converter will prevent the power from you know, power breaker from shutting off, because some of your appliances are too strong and they'll blow the circuit or something like that. So I made sure to get a power converter from Amazon, as well as the plugs that convert. So this is like a step down, it's called like a step down converter or something like that. So I actually have that with me because I definitely blew the socket in India like 3 times. So I have that. I also like to carry just like a power strip, because that way we can share the one converter plug if we need to. One travel purse, so this is for like nighttime if I want to go out and I don't want to carry my backpack. This is a travel curling iron / flat iron in one from Amazon. So you can use it to flat iron or you can lock it. Okay, so I'm going to show you my hair bag. So this is all my hair supplies. I have a hairbrush, a mini hairspray, dry shampoo, because this is a lifesaver, because I try not to wash my hair too much because it's dyed, you know, and I don't like washing my hair a lot overseas, because I'm not bringing a hairdryer because that will blow the plug anyways, and I don't know what the situation was with the hotel blow dryers. I also have in here safety pins, because you never know, and this will be great too if you have the makeshift headscarf and you need to like pin it in place. I also carry a hair clip for when I curl my hair in sections. I probably don't need these, but it's just bobby pins and duckbill clips if I pin curl my hair. This just stays packed. So a little hair oil and double stick fashion tape. This pretty much stays packed like this though. So this is pretty much everything I need in terms of hair. It goes right in here. I like little baggies for everything because it keeps me organized and I can go really fast. Unpack and repack really fast. Okay. Almost done. So, and in case you guys didn't notice, I changed my top because I think I'm going to wear this to the airport instead. Alright, so I have my eyeglasses. I wear contacts most of the time, but just in case. And this is my toiletry bag from eBags. I love it. It folds flat like a pair of jeans, so it doesn't take a lot of room. That's like the big thing about it. So I'll show you really quickly what's in here. I have my facial stuff in here, like moisturizer, face wash, eye cream, all that stuff, perfume. A couple of highlights. I love this Travelo for perfume. You can just pump it into your regular perfume and it puts it into this little case. Mine never leaks. I've heard some people say theirs does, but I also have these little jars with my custom moisturizer. So I just put it in here and label it. My label maker, and put a piece of scotch tape in. So this moisturizer will last me the whole time. I also have, this is a really great product, Lucas Papa Ointment. It's from Australia, and I use it for my lips, but it's also for burns, cuticle cream. It's like a cure-all kind of thing. And I just like to get things in travel sizes, you know, and like kind of use those specifically. Like this stays packed for travel. So all these things are from brands and they come in small sizes anyways. Or you can go to the travel aisle and buy them. Another love is these are Oil of Olay cleansing cloths. So they're dry, but when you wet them, it lathers and it removes all your makeup, all the dirt on your face, and they're disposable. So if you don't want to pack a liquid cleanser, you can just pack these, and I have enough for the whole trip. And they just throw away. They're disposable. But I do have one backup face cleanser that I have just in case, which I really like. And I just refill that. So those are my face thingies. I also have contact lens solution in there. And this one, it also has a little hook, which is super important to me because I hook this onto like the towel bar and it keeps my counter clear. So I have in here my contacts. I have Poopery, which is like that toilet spray. Very important if you're sharing a room with somebody. I have deodorant, toothbrush, makeup remover wipes, toothpaste. I always say to carry a nail kit with you, just like a file and a clipper, because if you break a nail, you'll be happy that you have that with you. Yeah, so just basic toiletries in here. Close that up. I also have Q-tips in there, travel Q-tips. So on this side right here, I have shampoo, conditioner. I always bring a shower cap, my own shower cap. And then this is a little trick I saw somewhere where you just take your own washcloth and you sew it, and you can put a little bar of soap, and then this has a tag. So this is like a travel washcloth, and it's a good because you won't ever drop your soap and it exfoliates. It's a really good idea. So if you want to just sew up a washcloth, put a bar of soap in there, and then you're good to go. I also have in here my It's a 10 leave-in conditioner. I really need this because, like I said, my hair is dyed, so it's kind of dry. And I have a little bit of lotion in there. Alright, and then this side, I have more lotion. Okay. I'm hoping I don't run out of lotion. We'll see. I have 1, 2, and then another one in here. As you can see, I have a lot of room in here still. I can put like a whole other layer on top. So for souvenirs. So pack with that in mind. Like, you don't want to jam pack your luggage because you might need space. And I packed the big luggage on purpose because of that. If I had done a smaller luggage, it would probably have been packed. So I just have one more thing to show you, and it's my husband's luggage because I did throw some of our mutual used items in there. So I'll show that to you really quick. So this is my husband's luggage. This one is smaller because I didn't want 2 huge luggages. This one is pretty much packed. But just to show you, he has all his clothes on this side. This is an Air 101 packing cube, which I used to use all the time, but now I use the compression one, so he gets to use that one. So he has all his tops and pajamas and stuff in here. There's a little backpack right here, just like, you know, a drawstring one in case we want to carry that with us on excursions. And then on this side, he has a sweater, and then his pants, because his pants are too big to fit into the packing cube. So I want to show you an idea that I thought, which is kind of nice, is if you do go on a tour and you're working with a tour guide, so we'll have a dedicated tour guide the entire time. I actually bought this from Target. It's just an Atlanta shirt. So it's just like a thank you present. You know, it's only like 13, 14 bucks, something like that. So that's what we'll leave with the tour guide as a thank you, as well as our tip. This side he has hats, as well as socks, and then underwear right here. And this is the side I wanted to show you because it has some good stuff in here. So I have our medicine bag. So it has all those Pepto-Bismols in there. I also brought one thing of antibiotics, just because that's also a cure-all in case you get stomach sickness. And then basic stuff like, you know, first aid kit and stuff like that. So that's all medicine that will hopefully go down by the time we leave because there's a lot of Pepto-Bismol in there. This is his toiletry kit that stays packed for him. He has way less, as you can see. He has a little raincoat right here. This is an expandable duffel bag, so if we do need more room for souvenirs, we have it. I love that it folds into its little case. I actually have never used this yet on a trip. I always bring it just in case. These are collapsible water bottles with a little carabiner. So these are great because they're hands-free. I can just clip this to my backpack and have water without having to hold it or have it take room. So these are really nice to have. These are the hats that he's bringing. So if you do have the hard brim hats, try to stack them and then fill this space so that way it doesn't get crushed. A bunch of like plastic bags just in case for dirty stuff. This is my laundry bag, so it has in here laundry detergent, Febreze, Downy wrinkle spray, a sewing kit, Tide pen, and a plug stop. That's what this round thing is. So that way I can hand wash stuff if I want. Lint roller. Here are some other loose items that I wanted to have packed. So I have sunscreen, bug spray, toilet paper, Clorox wipes. It is the desert, so definitely bring your sunscreen. I have a bag of snacks. So these are just bars. So if you ever travel, it's nice to just have your own snacks because you don't know when you can stop and get food. So this is like kind of like great for planes, trains, all that kind of stuff. This is his clipper set, okay, to cut his hair, and then his shoes. So that's it on his. His is pretty much packed and ready to go. Okay guys, so that is it for my video. I know it was pretty long. I might have to break it up into a couple parts, but that is it. That's what we're packing for Egypt. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Like I said, I will be vlogging the trip, so if you are going to Egypt, you'll learn much more. Make sure to stay tuned for that. The other thing that I did want to mention is don't forget to set your travel alerts for your bank cards. Check your cell phone for international calls and texts. I use T-Mobile, so we do get free text and coverage, Wi-Fi coverage for calls. And then also get enough cash because you want to make sure to use your dollars to exchange to pounds. And they do like the dollar over there, but you'll get more money's worth if you get pounds. So we're taking out cash for tips as well as cash to exchange for pounds, like, because they'll do that at a lot of the hotels as well as, you know, obviously banks and stuff. But it's easier if you do it at a hotel and you just give them your cash and they can just give you back the Egyptian pounds. So that is all I can think of. I hope you guys found this helpful. Make sure to check out the travel vlogs coming up, and check out Makeup by Ren on Instagram, where I'll be posting my pictures that I'll be taking there. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.